or Aba, or even Port Harcourt, I find myself somewhere around Benin, which with INEC, I find myself where the INEC is trying to tell us that this is the condition of the road. You people must do the right thing to get to your station. Or you should sleep overnight here. That does not stop me from knowing where I am going. I know the matter is coming up in appeal court sometime in January.
But it has not been decided.
It has not been decided, but that does not make our lawyers. We have
No. Let me explain it to you. Let me give you your own analogy. You are traveling to Owerri. You are currently at Benin Bypass. You are in traffic, all right? 6 hours traffic in Benin Bypass. Does it mean you have gotten to Owerri?
But I know I will get to Owerri. I am going to Owerri.
No, but you are not sure. Have you gotten to Owerri?
I have not gotten to Owerri.
When they ask also, if where you are now, if I say send location, what will the location show? Is it not Benin Bypass?
It depends on the question. You may ask me, where are you going?
No.
You say the question, that is you. So, you may ask another person may ask me, where are you? Where is your destination?
No, wait a minute.
Rufai may ask, where is your location?
Wait a minute.
Another person may ask me, where is your destination?
So where is your destination?
My destination is southeast.
Where is your location?
My location is somewhere around Benin.
Very good. Femi, go ahead.
As the road safety person on the desk.
Go ahead, Femi. So you are not yet in Owerri, but you are still in Benin.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. You see, the PDP story is a developing story.
Okay, go ahead.
And in that developing story, every faction have their vision of where they are going.
So once you are in Benin, your faction does not have bona fide until the court determines the case. Sefini Laba. Go ahead, Femi.
Let's just take this conversation in a different direction. Because the point is, as a member of the PDP, clearly, hopefully you sort out this leadership crisis as soon as possible, but really the end goal should be wanting to form a proper opposition to this government. The end goal should be trying to get into power come 2027. And with so much infighting, is there any time, is there any space, is there any desire for you to come together and really put together a rightful opposition at this point? It seems as though there's so much personal interest that's stifling the progression as a group.
The development in the party is very, very unfortunate. We had expected that by now we should have been able to cross this hurdle, self-imposed hurdle, because it was not imposed by anybody. People can accuse APC. People can accuse anybody. But this is a self-imposed hurdle for the PDP by the members of PDP and orchestrated by ego. It's an unfortunate development. And for the party, we have competent personalities like the former Senate President, Bukola Saraki. Even the Damagu-led NWC and the Nwabara-led NWC, as it were at that time, were able to constitute 6 wise men. The former Prince Oyinlola and the rest of them, competent personalities, put them together and told them to wade into this crisis and come up with a recommendation. These people came up with 10 recommendations. But unfortunately, the very committee, the very people who set them up, jettisoned, they refused. And part of this, you see, when people have crisis, even in the family, they must sit down to talk. When they don't sit down to talk, the consequences will be lamentable. Even after the INEC meeting, you saw what happened. When the press approached the two factions, one of the factions said, we were surprised when we came to the meeting, we saw some of our former members, suspended members. The other faction said, we hope that our brothers will come, let's talk and move forward. So it is our ability to sit down as a political party, to look at issues critically, resolve them.
No, but
that is the only day.
But the Wike faction you are part of is supporting President Tinubu.
Hang
on a minute.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. In fact, not my words. I'm quoting what was said. And I think people leaning of this PDP faction had even said, and I think there are 2 people from the PDP, not my words, I can't remotely get to that quote. They had even said that Wike had said, quoting them now, that one of the conditions for peace is for them to jettison any idea of having a candidate to run in this election and he wants President Tinubu. I don't know if that is true or false.
Yeah. Are you aware of that?
Are you aware of that? Because if Mr. Umar Sani was here, he would reiterate that statement. So if you are saying that, then all of this is not about peace. It's about destruction of the PDP.
Now, going back to your question, or to what you have just explained, you see, I don't want any of us to be victim of a single story. Now, let me say, even if the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory has some interest to support the president, it is still a matter to be discussed in a table, in the PDP table, where people will ask him, why do you want this? You don't take it in abeyance. It is still in that table. It's not an aberration. Now, let me tell you something. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Let me come in. Let me tell you something. We have presidential democracy. We have parliamentary democracy. In parliamentary democracy, the government is formed after election. Governments are formed after election. After election, if you have 3-4 parties, and then the election have been declared, then some party leaders will come together and decide on how to form government. Maybe a party in a house of 10, maybe a party have 3, my party have 2, your party have 4. So we come and I will say, okay, our party with 7, let us form the government. We agree, we form the. That is what I'm betting in a presidential democracy. Government are formed immediately after the election because without any meeting, like in Nigeria, once you declare a Tinubu a president, you have vested on him the powers to form his government. That is what we see over the years from 1999 to now. Now, my argument is this. Yeah. My argument is this. Even at the worst case scenario, I want to fall in your second trap. I want to fall to your second trap. Even in the worst case scenario, if Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, has come out to say he's supporting Tinubu, it's as simple as, why do you want us to support Tinubu?
Really?
That is the question.
Okay, so
in the table.
Let him land on his point.
That is the question in the table.
Okay.
Which people, other party members will ask him in that negotiation table. Okay. That why do you want us to support Tinubu? Okay. Why don't you want us to have our own presidential candidates?
Wait a minute.
Yes, it is in that table.
Wait a minute. I like you so much because you enter my trap. Is that not an anti-party activity? Is that not an aberration to the loyalty you swore to your party, that you even have the nerve that a man that claims to be a party man is supporting another person?
Well, I will not join issues with you, but let me answer your question.
Yes.
Let me tell you, anti-party is defined
as what?
As when a party member goes behind the door to do something against his party. When I present a position in the table, on the table, you understand? We have a coalition, we have an alliance. When, as a party person, I present myself, I did not go behind the party to work against the interests of the party. I come right in the house to tell my wife, we cannot have another child. Because of your health.
We have to go now.
We have to go now.
There's
nothing wrong about that.
So can I ask you this? It's obvious you and the Wike faction are supporting Tinubu and you will keep fomenting trouble in the party because you are against the plan of the
Let me also conclude by saying that from the show and what Nigerians have seen, you too, you have some issues with Wike, which I don't know. Okay. You understand? Because in every show, you are always calling Wike. You as a person, you have what I don't. There are things which I don't know. You understand? Because the whole of this program, are centered on Wike. All about you.
Mr. Abraham.
All about you. You did not invite me to speak on Wike. You invited us to speak on the debate. You have deviated.
No.
Because of your gross. May God help you people to settle your problem.
Mr. Abraham, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you, my dear.
I just want to bring some form of calmness because it's an interview, right? Just be calm. It's an interview. You've expressed your position, and we thank you very much for coming to speak about it. I just think that, from what you said and what you described as at the last point, that what the party, the faction has been doing by supporting a candidate that was not the PDP's choice in the last election was anti-party activities, as you have described.
Simple.
Do you understand? Just to mention.
I speak French. Listen to
okay,
me.
No,
You are free. You are free to believe what you believe.
Okay.
Yeah. I am free to believe what I believe.
Yeah. Yes.
Nigeria does not end and end with me.
Yes.
It does not end and belong with you.
Yes.
Public opinion does not end with me. Does not end with you.
Right.
That is your view.
Absolutely.
You are entitled to it. I'm entitled to my view.
On that note,
you understand? And I have peace with what I am doing.
Thank you.
Very good.
Mr. Abraham, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we didn't have Mr. Omar Sani join us. I'm sure he would have a different perspective from what you've shared, and we'll definitely.
No, he was represented by Rufai.
He
was represented by Rufai.
That's not true.
Rufai is always there to represent the other people.
But we'll look forward to having him on the show. No, hold on. I'm wrapping up. Hold on, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Because it's your job. You have also followed from my own
Thank you, Mr. Abraham.
Thank you, sir.
We look forward to having him on the show. Thank you. Time for a short break now. When we return, A.B. Iyomon will be here.